No, it's not.
It's not?
No.
No.
Well,
that's stupid.
it might be in this fight, but in the data fight, it's revenge value.
No.
Why did you call
You
me
hit the revenge
Roxas?
value, he does it. You don't hit the revenge value, he just doesn't do it.
To know?
And if I had to guess, that's how the data, all the data org fights are like that, with the exception of a couple. Because Roxas, yes, is health based.
So, can we all
be triggered by revenge value?
can we all acknowledge that limit break was amazing in that battle?
It's my head
So,
canon that they've been fighting
We
this
have no
the
part
same
to
group
play
of
here.
Heartless the entire time.
Gee, I wonder if Riku will ever change
Also,
back.
what the fuck is that thing Anselm's
Riku
carrying
chose that
around?
form so he could use the power of darkness.
Pointless, that's what.
Won't
It's a
he?
machine that digitizes hearts and turns them into data.
Why is he having trouble
Okay.
with the shadow?
Pointless, that's why. Because, man, we had to...
That Shadow's top tier, obviously.
Man! You're making it sound like we had to figure out a way... They had to figure out a way to get them to fight stuff, man. But also, you know... not fight stuff. I don't know what to tell you other than whoever directed this shit is definitely not Hideo Kojima, and there's absolutely shit at making a movie.
Even Kojima's shit at making a movie.
This game is 6 hours. Just cutscenes.
Metal Gear Solid 4 has, what is it? Is it 1 or 2 scenes that are like 2.5 hours you can't skip?
It is one. I believe
Again.
it's one.
Again. The man made a fucking movie.
He did.
And proof of him being literally making a fucking movie, he has fucking Guillermo del Toro involved in 90% of his shit. But you know, whoever directed this shit gets an F because Jack Sparrow said, "Who are you?" And then Luxord pops up.
Still going on with all
Talking
that?
about- I know
I mean,
I know
were you
he's your
not
favorite
just talking
character
about
and
the fact that Riku is apparently having all kinds of trouble against some shadows right now?
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out why Zigbar killed all those Heartless. And then faked his death. Because you know where that man died. No,
Yeah,
wait,
no.
that's it.
That man, it's perfectly fine that man died, Sean. Why
Yeah.
wouldn't he die?
Well, that's because
Why can't he stand
because,
nobody?
because young Xehanort came and punted him into the time
Stop.
portal.
Stop!
Yeah, that wasn't him
You're
faking
right.
his death. That was
You're
young
right.
Xehanort
What he
showing
did
up.
was he dive bombed him down the pit,
With
as
all
far as spinning, and then threw him back up into a time portal while he fell gently into his own.
Is Kingdom Hearts ready?
very soon.
Either that or he did die, and you know, he was literally, it was literally his cue to show up right then, because you know, they already know they messed up, and so it was like, Zigbar, you know it's time.
How I've
Zigbar
waited to
jumps
hear
in.
that.
Gets killed, so he can wake up and
We
haul
just
that
talk about how, for some reason, Zimnus talks like this, whereas all of the other Xehanorts
Do
don't.
not.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. Zimnus believes he needs to slow the shit
You are
down.
different, Kyrie.
for us.
Very
I'm just
already.
glad you're here.
You and Riku
Sora
never
saw
came
her
home.
and was like,
So
No, he saw
I
her
could
and he
stick my
said,
dick in that.
you got all them zippers.
That's one thing not even the Keyblade can unlock.
Realize Kyrie has boobs now.
Girl, you ain't got no straps on that dress.
That reminded me of the other day I watched this list. It was
Wait, Ansem.
dirty jokes and
I mean, Xehanort's
Boy
heartless.
Meets World, and it was an episode. It was after
I never
a
thought for
summer
second that I'd ever
break,
see
and
you
one of
again.
the guys looking at the girl, Summer was very kind to you. She reaches to his face and rips off his fake sideburns. At least what I grew was real.
But you saved Kyrie, right?
Why is
I
Akari
have to be
explaining the
grateful for
situation to
that.
him right
Or
now?
she waits for him to make a mistake first.
Thanks.
Why was Carrie standing there, not blinking or moving her lips?
Riku,
She's too
don't
busy
go.
thinking about that Sora. She was too worried about thinking about Sora's
Kyrie,
Keyblade.
what did you just say?
Stop.
Riku.
I'm no one, just a castaway from the darkness.
Darkness.
Sora,
Darkness.
come here. Say something to him.
See, another no, just a castaway from the darkness. But instead, Xemnas has to be like, "Don't you see?
Sora,
that
snap him out of
nothingness
his-
is the way."
Sora, snap him out of his emo phase
You'll
again.
understand.
It's like he says
Sora, tell him to stop being petty.
Yes.
We're sorry he can't have a girl. He gets to be the third wheel. He has to deal with it.
When does Riku get a girl? Also, how does he know what Riku looks like?
Because, man, he can feel it in his heart.
When he thought about Kairi earlier,
can
Kairi was younger.
You can
But now that
feel
he's
it
thinking-
in
now
his
that he's
heart.
feeling Riku looks right.
Riku!
Feel
That's just what
the
he looks
Riku
like.
in him.
I can think he grew his hair out.
so like the
It's Riku. Riku's here. I looked for you. Come on, Sora.
This is the biggest.
ooh, this like
This is the biggest bro scene I've ever seen.
yeah, this is some strong
Oh, you said-
shipping fuel.
Yeah, this is some strong
I
shipping
didn't want
fuel.
you to find me.
And you said when this Riku...
This is all kinds of gas for that rocket.
May I remind you, Riku also has a hard-on for King Mickey. He doesn't need a girl, he's got Sora and the King.
Oh, God.
Hey, one of them's
Don't worry, You
royalty.
guys weren't ever gonna catch on. Sora,
Why is he
you're
talking in
appreciated.
his voice now?
No, man, he was just talking in the Ansem voice and throw us off.
We know you were okay.
I gotta do the Ansem
I told
voice.
I didn't want
I can't speak to him. I gotta use the Ansem voice. That way he doesn't notice.
I fought with Ansem, with Xehanort's Heartless. When it invaded
Why
my
is he
heart and I
pronouncing
won.
it?
But to use the power of
Xehanort.
darkness,
To use darkness, he had to become handsome.
Darkness.
Darkness.
Does that mean you can't change back?
Where did he get the flowery keyblade?
and
Told
until
you, it's
it
in
is,
his back pocket.
I still need the power of darkness.
As
Then
long as his Nissan
let's
key.
finish it.
Yeah, along with his Nissan key.
No matter what.
It does look like a cookie.
So how about it? Think we can handle one last rumble together? The king's waiting.
Yeah, let's get going.
Oblivion.
Fucking finally.
Why did we get Oblivion now?
Because we met Riku.
But why?
Also
These
because,
keychains make no sense.
also because Oblivion's fucking good. It's basically the thing you're using, except it has one
What do you
point.
mean? I can trade 1 point of magic for 1 point of strength,
But it's
and
basically
I get drive boost. I feel like
How many
it's
other
like I'm like a
Keyblades-
catch-22 here because you're right, Carson. That's not awful, but I lose 1 magic.
how many. But how many Keyblades do you have that go up to 6 strength?
You should have 1, 2, and I think that's it right now. But I mean, 2 become 1 has literally 9 stats.
Yeah, but it's a shit ability.
It does. You are correct. That is the shittiest of shit abilities.
Or I can do this.
Because it makes no fucking sense.
And I bet you're wondering, why would you do that? Well, you see, Brian, even though that's less stats realistically,
Form boost.
form boost on each form.
Again, form boost.
Oh yeah, that's not another
Drive
thing.
boost?
Oblivion
Form
has
boost.
drive boost.
Well, yeah, now I have 2 drive boosts.
Now use Roxas.
Do I have 2 drive boosts? Was I able to equip that?
I told Sean that as far as I was concerned, I don't know why in Kingdom Hearts 2 we didn't just have a form that was basically Roxas form.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just like fucking X form. We just did all Roxas and shit. And then, you know, it probably like ended it, but like us doing some kind of like limit break bullshit where like Silhouette Roxas appeared and was like, "You're not a bad other," and then it just did some kind of AoE attack.
Take like Lucky Lucky or Jack Tunnel. One of those isn't really needed as much. But if you want to do like the double drive boost thing,
Because like I tell Sean, I was like, when does Star start doing the things Lingering Will can do?
Apparently never, because he's not a Keyblade Master.
What did Dry Boost do? Does it make Dry Form stronger?
Lingering Will isn't the Keyblade Master either. He failed. That's the whole plot.
That's true.
This spot
The
should
thing
do.
is a fucking galaxy in the back end. What is that?
It's a gun that turns
Hey,
hearts into data.
Man, like I said before,
He's trying to take Kingdom
everything
Hearts
was
back.
fine. Everything was fine
It's a device
until
to reclaim
we just
Kingdom
kept
Hearts
making
and
games.
encode it as data.
Not sure I get it.
I do not claim to know
No,
the
no, no,
outcome
Brian.
of this venture.
The
either.
problem was
After all,
Nomura didn't want
hearts
to do
are
the Final
unpredictable.
Fantasy thing.
Yeah, he didn't. That you are correct. That is a problem.
Well, apparently,
Because
if you do
Kingdom
the
Hearts-
Final Fantasy thing, eventually you just forget how to write. So, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter what you do, you just forget how to fucking write.
This fucking room.
Oh my god, this room is so complicated, has so much stuff going on. So, you'll notice, right here, is blue, because he's not dead,
Destiny.
but his room's gone.
The savage nymph.
Dead.
Oh, hold on. Pause.
What?
Can we just talk about Larxine's name real quick?
The savage nymph, Maxine.
What's your point?
The graceful
We
assassin.
all know what a nymph is, right?
It's exactly what you think it is.
What's a nymph?
They have lots of sex.
Yeah.
They're
The
addicted to
gambler of
sex.
fate.
She's the girl.
Melodious nocturne.
Again,
Flurry of dancing flames.
all 12 dicks
Chilly
in one
academic.
vagina.
Oh yeah, Chile
The
Academic.
silent hero. Also, this one's interesting. Because while there's a reason for this, there's also lots of implications because of other things.
What?
Did you know this one was physically destroyed? Do you know why the Cloak schemer was physically destroyed?
That's the
They
guy.
didn't know what weapon he had.
Yeah, that's the guy that had the book. But at the time they made this game, they couldn't think of a weapon for him.
So they just didn't give him one.
They smashed the console.
But that's even weirder because of all the implications with Zexion later. You know, did you make sure to kill Zexion? And apparently Zexion and Xemnas had a student-teacher relationship, whereas apparently Zexion was the teacher role.
Mm-hmm.
The Luna Diver. The Whirlwind Lancer. The Free Shooter. I don't know what Xemnas' title is.
Mm-hmm.
Man sex.
Man, sex.
Okay, who go first, Brian?
You have to fight.
We're gonna fight Urad.
Hoorah!
What's that? It's the king and Diz. I mean, Ansem the Wise. They must be higher up. We better hurry.
It's everyone's favorite character.
Hoorah!
Also, it was my just assumption that these rooms were their rooms. Does he just sleep outside?
I guess.
Also, this boss is weird. So, man, here's his power of time. He uses your time and can basically he's the gambler of fate, which means he can use the power of time as collateral. He's Darby.
That's not what Darby did at all.
But he's Darby!
No!
And he's one of the most popular characters in
You
the
are
game.
correct. You are
Oh,
correct.
hey, look, Dysora.
Why am I Sora?
So
This boss fight is amazing.
this was
Oh, actually, that's something.
this was-
That's something kind of funny because this is considered a form. The abilities and stuff that make you stay in forms for longer will actually make this last longer. So yeah, that happened.
so in the no jump.
Which leads me to my point of why do people like this guy?
He's one of the most popular organization members, Brian.
Why?
It has a cool design, and people like that this fight is.
He's shit. This fight is shit.
So
People
this
like this
for the
fight.
no jump challenge, this battle gave the guy doing the no jump challenge, all the shit.
Why?
That forced dice transformation, he couldn't jump out of the way.
One of the most popular organization members. Literally pointless.
Let me ask you.
He's so pointless that he literally doesn't do anything the entire plot.
Let me ask you this: why is
What do you mean?
Gambit popular?
He literally bought.
Wait,
what do you mean? Why is
what?
Gambit popular? Gambit does shit. This man showed up in a Pirates of the Caribbean and took a Heartless and somehow made it undead.
He used the world curse on it.
And then has this bullshit gimmicky ass boss fight.
Oh yeah, Lord,
That's
man.
why somebody said people like Luxor. I'm like, they fucking what?
He's one of the most popular organization members.
Again, they fucking what?
Aw, cheating.
He was one of the most popular organization members with fans, Brian. I don't know how you can't see that.
I mean, I don't understand why you don't notice that, man. Of course, the gambler.
Normally when I have gimmicky ass boss fights of stupidity, I say fuck no.
So
that's how I don't see that.
I will admit, I like the concept of him not having a traditional life bar.
Roxas.
I mean, the literal strategy to Luxord is Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
I like the concept of him having a gimmick.
It's not an awful gimmick.
No, it's not an awful gimmick.
It's not like it's
But
Doom
it's not
or,
something that makes me like him.
It's not like it's Doom or something.
Yeah, no worries.
Shh, his gimmick's better than his.
So I guess Luxor just sleeps outside on the deck.
Yeah, he sure does.
Hey,
Hey, he probably lost his room in a bet.
hey.
I killed both of them.
Oh, I didn't think about that. I just imagine him, and now it's like he's talking to like Axel or someone in it. Hey, you bet that I can hit like that card over there. He tries to throw a card, misses. Well, fuck. Ow. Though, if we are going with the thing of
And why did you do that?
Drive.
Ah.
You ask this question every time. My answer is the same every time.
Though, if we are going with these are their rooms and that's where they sleep, I question who gave Syax this
Hey,
room.
Zach probably requested a
He
room
wanted a
review.
room review, man.
But that makes him go berserk.
Yeah.
So what? Does he just in the middle of the night roll over and sleep?
That's why he's so stone-faced all the rest of the time.
I mean,
because he
he's-
quit. He's been just having a rampage in here all night.
Could have made it this
What
far
is he,
in
Carnage
one piece.
Kabuto? He'll rampage an entire week?
That's really getting old.
Also, who put that X on his face?
I forget what the no jump challenge did to cheese this boss.
I think it's a limit again.
Man, the one who bears the sigil.
Okay, what the fuck is
It's literally on his face.
Stop.
what the fuck is Syax's weapon? I've wanted to know this for years.
It's a what's it called? It has a name. I can't remember what it is.
It does?
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually has a name.
I mean, he's like an axe.
Feel it.
That's an actual
Yeah,
fit.
it's an axe.
That is not a fucking axe.
It is an axe. It's a double-sided axe.
But then again,
It just
extra.
has spikes on it.
Then again, X-Drake has a quad axe, so who am I to judge? Oh wow, when you watch people do the data fights and then you go back to the actual
Yeah, you
story
go back
fight,
to the
you,
actual way you're supposed to fight this fight.
you realize the Berserk meter's fucking glacial in this.
Mm-hmm.
He's Berserker.
Does he have a Berserker barrage? That would have been something.
Moon shine down.
Oh god, he uses Moon Frizzle power.
Yes.
Or is it Frizzle Moon power?
It's
Fuck, I don't care.
It's Moon Prism power. He's a Sailor Scout.
Someone please make fan art of that. I don't want to see a picture of Syax in the fucking Sailor Moon dress.
He's fighting evil by moonlight.
Yeah.
Moon, shine down.
Oh, yeah, he has Berserker Barrage and the Colossus Yell. I see how this goes. Yeah, Screw Attack got that banned from MagFest.
What?
You don't know the story? Because of an old-ass Screw Attack video in the X-Men arcade game, whenever you were doing attack as Colossus, he would have this, like, he would have this one scream, and stuttering... And Stuttering Craig got people to do that so much at MagFest, they had to ban it.
Moon Prism power.
Emo.
The one guy saying if I had a heart, but he actually is the one person who definitely has one. Man, think about it. He is the one who bears the sigil. Everyone else, you know, has it in their name or whatever, but the sigil's literally on his fucking face.
God.
Attribute nothingness.
What?
The fuck does that mean?
Kingdom Hearts.
Limit all vanity.
Who are we looking at?
What?
Xeminous? Yeah, he has his power over nothing.
I told you.
What does that mean?
Nothingness.
He's hit out of here with that edgy bullshit.
Brian, I told you that earlier.
It's
I
just-
told
Well, I know you. I'm aware of
He
this.
just shoots you
That
the
doesn't-
essence of
that doesn't
non-existence.
mean that it's still not edgy bullshit.
It's neither light nor darkness.
If Goku can shake nothing, then Xemnas can use nothing.
He has power over nothingness.
Oh no! Correction.
Wait, reveal.
It's not an axe.
That's crazy.
What is
I
it?
never turned into a heart.
Oh.
Oh, right.
What's hilarious is everybody knows this, and we wait until like the game's almost over for Sora to find out. How do I have a nobody? I never turned into.
He
Wait a
could use the
minute, I
Keyblade
did.
Because he was your nobody.
Of course, I have a nobody.
That's
So
why
what the
Xemnas
fuck?
And of course, mine was OP.
organization.
So what the fuck is Syax
Roxas
weapon?
betrayed
What
me.
was it?
It's not an axe.
What
After
is it?
that, I
It
fought
is
him
a-
because I thought it would
It
help you
is a
wake up.
claymore
That's
Yeah.
it.
with
But the next time,
basically
I made sure I was
blades
strong.
on the tip of it.
That is not a fucking claymore.
It's the Claymore, man.
That is not a claymore.
Here we go. That Car's favorite scene.
Yes! These are never not funny!
Why?
Oh god.
All of these are
I'm
great!
having bad memories.
Also, how does Riku lose this fight again? Hoo! Ta! Why did we throw Riku a keyblade if he already has one?
These scenes
That
are...
is Oblivion. That's why you get Oblivion when you meet Riku, because Oblivion. Because
That's the one he
keychains.
uses in the boss
Because not logic. I don't know.
Yeah! It's...
Man, it's a duality. Oblivion is see. Oblivion represents Riku,
Why did you
and
quit?
Oathkeeper represents Kairi.
This scene is so...
Come on, Sora.
Sora?
I thought you were stronger than that.
Get
Oh,
real.
yeah.
Look which one of us is
I
winning.
love this scene. Because it always goes into the...
So it's
So-
true.
You really are.
his nobody. Guess Diz was right after all.
What are you talking about?
I am me, nobody else. This scene is so stupid.
Oh, totally lost.
Hmm?
How many times do I have to
I have
beat
to
you?
beat you.
Well, I mean, score's already 1-1 right now. I mean, I don't know how you're talking
Left me
about.
with no
No
other
other
choice.
choice.
What?
I don't see how you beat him.
I have to
Have to
release
I don't
release the
understand
dark-
why he was
my
using the
heart.
Keyblade.
The dark
power
power.
that I've been
Holding back. This
I mean,
scene.
you could use the Keyblade until like 5 minutes ago, man.
Even if it changes me forever.
Oh no,
Well,
he's
this
going
is
Super
the-
Saiyan.
This is the
No, he's going Super Saiyan.
so
Rose.
the shut up part that we saw earlier. This is after it.
Why does he have Terra behind him?
Because he's a
We
stand
don't.
user.
Fuck no, we don't know what the fuck that is. We
And-
can only assume that that's what that is. We
That's
don't know
his-
what the fuck that is.
That's his stand. Dark side of the moon.
Stop.
I had accepted it.
And this is how Riku turned his loss into a win.
I don't understand how he lost though.
You didn't see him on the ground going,
Yeah, going yeah. Definite loss.
Diz,
Did
he
he
could feel Sora,
so
who he told
told
you
you
how
how he
he
felt
felt today.
preposterous?
Ridiculous.
No, it was ridiculous. It's
And
nobody cannot feel anything. Because this is the ending scene for
If you
358
had
over
met Sora,
2 days.
things might
Like
have
when
been
you
different.
beat the game, you just get that shut up scene that I really love, and this scene
Why? Why do you have
with
the Keyblade?
Shut up! It's the best. Those are so
Maybe I
stupid.
didn't need to
But they're-
fight him after all. I think he left the organization because he really wanted to meet you.
Roxas. I wish I could meet him too.
Good.
He doesn't know that.
I mean, how else do you explain the random guy with 2 keyblades that randomly showed up at the samurais?
Wait, is this the part where Sora starts saying,
All right,
looking at Samurai
let's
and
go.
saying, "No!" Samurai stops, starts tagging other nobodies.
The Lunatic has a smooth white handle with a by the way, this thing's called the Lunatic.
Hey.
With a gray
Marluxia's weapon
spike
is the graceful doll, yeah.
with a gray spike set in its pommel. The guard is a plain yellow semicircle with 4 small notches in the outer edge. The lower part of the main blade is thick and has concave sides, each side being lined by three small notches. The blade is pale blue and has blue-gray edges. The lower half of the blade is decorated by 2 small light blue diamonds. The tip of the Lunatic is a blue ring
Handsome?
with dark blue edges and lined with 7 spikes.
I'm a fool.
The tip is connected to
spent
the main
years
blade
studying the
by a
workings of the
pale
heart.
yellow symbol shaped
It
like the
seems I still
top
haven't learned
half
a thing.
of a nobody's logo.
What do you mean?
The process of encoding hearts is
It's a
incalculable.
claymore
The
That is
inhabitants
some
of my
with an
twilight town
axe head
were
on
data
the top of
created
it.
from
Mhm.
real hearts.
And it's called
I
the
was
Lunatic
convinced
and it's called
that
the
they would think and
Lunatic.
behave
because he's the
the way I had
berserker.
So
envisioned.
then all of their weapons have names.
Yes.
A heart
But the only
is
one I
so
know
much
is
more
that
than a
Marluxia
system.
has the graceful doll,
I
yeah.
saw it when Roxas and Kairi
I saw
crossed paths. I knew, but I was too stubborn.
Something I read the other day. The term
It's always
mayhem
the
is a
same.
legal
I try
term,
to
so they
wrap
can
my
legally
mind
arrest
around
you for
things my heart
mayhem.
already knows,
That's an
only
actual
to fail.
legal charge.
While
You
I
can
was
be
trying to
arrested for
do
mayhem.
Yes, and a
I had so
fuckload is an
many
actual
plans
unit of
and
measurement.
Yes, yes it is.
Once Sora was an acting force, they
In
fell
case
apart.
anyone missed what the hell he's trying to
All my
do,
research
No one
amounted
cares.
to
the heart in the sky,
compared with that
he
one
is
boy's
sucking the hearts out of it and converting them into data in the little universal gun
all
thing.
the more proof that
Because
hearts
the
cannot
heart in the
contain
sky
my
is
data.
totally Kingdom
Run,
Hearts.
my
Mhm.
friend.
Yep, we
It's going to
totally found it
self-destruct,
in the
and
second
anything could
game.
Except you didn't.
Your Majesty!
Sora, the rest is up to you. And Roxas, I doubt you can hear me, but I am sorry.
Handsome!
My heart is telling me what I must do. Please
I
allow me to do
quoted
what it
saying
says.
that this scene was the scene where Ansem sits there and says,
His heart
"Ha
is
ha, I'm a fool.
We can't change
I
that.
should have known this wouldn't have worked.
Yes.
What am?"
Wondering who would dare interfere with my Kingdom Hearts.
Why does he
And
talk
look,
slow and suave?
here you all are.
Because
He's
he's the
trying to
villain.
get that man sex going on.
They don't call him man sex for a reason.
Ansem the Wise.
What's hilarious
You are
is, you know,
pathetic.
because he does this in this game,
Have your
and you could just be like, well, that's just how he
I
talks.
deserve as much.
But then when you get to
failing see
3D
you
and he
for
pops
fool
back
you
up,
are.
he still talks like that,
Students
while all
do
the other
take after
Xehanorts are
their
just talking like
teachers.
Xehanort. But he's all
Who
like,
would be your
I'm
apprentice?
here. Why do I feel so
Who is Xehanort's voice
None
actor?
of this would have happened without you. You are the source of all Heartless. It was your research that inspired me to go further than you ever dared.
I admit, my disregard brought chaos to more worlds than one. But what were you seeking? You erased me from the world, only to take my name and continue research better left forgotten. Is this the answer you've been looking for?
All that and more. I'm carrying on what you yourself began.
The Heartless did
I'm
steal
creating a
Ansem's
brand
name
new
out of
world,
being a petty
one heart
asshole.
at a time.
Who's more petty, him or
I
Riku?
thought you'd praise me.
That's a hard
All
one.
you ever do is hold me back. I understand, though.
In a lot of cases, I would say Riku, because he kept missing
Powerless
this.
to control it.
Like, he just had this ridiculous thought. Oh, so I made new friends. Obviously, he's trying to replace me.
Past you.
God forbid him going around looking for me. That means nothing.
Xehanort, foolish apprentice of a foolish
You know,
man.
the ways that,
You have
like,
surpassed nothing.
seeing Gregoroth 2
Only
around this time is
proves
kind of
how
scary
little
because of a
we
few
both
points that movie makes.
We may profess to know the heart, but its essence is beyond our reach. We're both ignorant, as oblivious as when we began. I'm afraid that any world you try to create, any world of yours, would be an empire of ignorance.
I love that
That
line.
is why you and your creation are destined to fall. We've said enough. Rico, you know what to do. King Mickey, my
It sounded
friend,
like you called him Rico.
give me. That way.
I was gonna ask, am I the only one who heard Rico? This scene.
Man, how long is this cutscene?
Yes. Look at all the hearts!
I mean, this is better than Xemnas walking downstairs.
Well, I thought only the Heartless were after hearts, not Noah.
What do you mean? The nobodies want hearts. The
I don't
heartless
fuck-
are hearts.
Then why are the Heartless and Nobodies not fighting more often?
Because hearts can only be released by the Keyblade. Nobodies can kill Heartless, but that doesn't release the hearts. And also, why are these shadows?
What do you mean?
Why are the shadows? And not in the Heartless.
No.
No.
Shadows are pure
So,
gods.
those are the hearts turning into heartless. Because a heartless is a corrupted heart.
Mm-hmm.
If a corrupted heart is then given a heart, it becomes an emblem heartless, which were technically created artificially.
Yep.
Yes.
So what you're telling me is that if I feed a Heartless hearts, it gets stronger.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's why Leech Grave was a cannibal Heartless and went after other Heartless.
Wow!
Riku!
So the explosion fixed
Why does he have a
Riku up.
blindfold on?
Takes
Said
blindfold
anything
off,
could happen.
turns into Ansem, wakes back up
It's
with
my
blindfold
head
and
canon that the
miraculously on.
It's my head canon the
Hey,
explosion
whose light is on? You see them in that window right there?
What?
Riku, you gonna take that off?
Alright.
That tower. There was a window. There was light on in the window.
It's my head canon that the explosion just blew off all of his skin, and just underneath was regular Riku.
It's symbolic!
His eyes couldn't lie.
Lie? And just who were you trying to fool? Huh? Huh?
There's your reason for the blindfold.
Riku, come on, man. Why did you try to do so much on your own? You've got friends, like us.
You were asleep, you moron.
Yeah, you were asleep, moron.
This was trying to wake you up!
And these two were asleep too.
Oh, you see, even when the blind...
And that one was growing up, going to high school.
Oh, you see, even when the blindfold is on, his hair is still in his eyes, meaning he's not quite there yet.
No, he's totally there.
Because I'm not a total sap like you.
Say that
That
again.
is bullshit. You are the most sappy emo motherfucker out of all of us.
That animation.
What?
What is going on?
We must defeat Xemnas. He's
You
the
didn't see
organization's
how
last
those highlights were animated?
Right.
Yo!
Takes off coat.
Takes off coat, has fresh gear, has fresh duds. Like, this man literally had all this under that coat.
He did. You saw Mickey throw his off and he had his
Okay,
shirt.
how many belts?
No, this man has fresh
Okay,
duds.
how many belts and zippers are on that
No.
outfit?
Let's break this man's. We're gonna go straight Louis Vuitton on this man. Alright, so first of all, first thing we can notice is that this man apparently has 2 pockets that are as big as his thighs. I don't know why you need a pocket that deep or big, but apparently he needs 2 thigh pockets.
Where else are you gonna keep your phone?
Man, what we're talking about here is you put your phone in your pocket, and it goes all the way to like almost your knee, and you gotta reach down to your knee to get your phone back.
What if your phone is actually an iPad?
No wonder he had that Keyblade for Kyrie in his back pocket. He didn't have it in his back pocket. He had it in one of them thigh pockets. Second, he has a belt, right? But it doesn't seem to actually hold his pants up. Because his pants are still sagging.
Oh, he had like 2 belts.
Oh, he's wearing actual pants now and not pants.
Then he is upgraded to actual pants.
It's just with really big pockets.
This looks like an actual outfit a human being might wear.
And he just has he has an undershirt and what looks like a jacket over the shirt. Look at this, just one jacket. Yes, just one jacket.
Yeah, it's just Riku's one of those.
He has random bandage hand. Yeah, Riku is probably the most reasonably dressed person in this entire ensemble.
Which is hilarious because he was like the worst one in the first game.
He grew up and realized he was being dumb. He upgraded.
Okay, if that was
outside of his pants having pockets as big as his thighs.
Okay, if that was the case, he wouldn't have the stupid emo bandages on his one arm.
At least he upgraded from pants instead of pantyhose.
And unlike Sora, he has actual shoes on.
Not Sora's clodhoppers, which also have fucking zippers on them. Sora's shoes
Who
have...
designed these fucking clothes?
Nomura.
What are you doing?
Tetsuya belts and zippers, Nomura.
Do you just love putting zippers on everything?
It's a fetish.
He doesn't have enough zippers.
It's a fetish, I'm telling you.
I guarantee you his favorite stand is Sticky Fingers.
You mean Zipperman?
Yeah.
Can we all agree that like Riku is the most normal dressed? It's time for the question of the day, my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, how many of you actually like Luxord? Because we were talking about that. Since Brian was shocked that a lot of people do, I thought I would ask, are any of you Luxord fans? If so, I would love to know that, because, as I said, he is one of the most popular characters in this series, so I wanted to see how many people watching this happen to be fans of his. I know that question's kind of random, but it was topical. But anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All my social media links, as well as my Discord link, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be as chill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. I will see you all next time, so good night, everybody.